keep telling you, don't sneak up on me like that. But from station WDWL TV, located on Grumpy Vulture Boulevard, in a division of Grumpy Vulture Enterprises Productions. Oh, I hate that bird so much I screw it up. Whatever. Oh. Live from Studio B. It's me, the Grumpy Old Man. And today, again, I'm grumpy. And it has to do with these goddamn SUV owners. I was coming home from the store, and what do I see approaching me but the Titanic on wheels. And it's coming down the center of the street. Now there's about 4 feet on the passenger side. And me, I'm inching over. I'm almost over the fucking curb when this land yacht goes by me. Why can't SUV owners judge distance? Huh? Not to mention, you got these things on either door called mirrors. You can look in that right mirror and go, oh, I have lots of room to get over. Fuck no. They would just rather run the other person off the goddamn road. And then, if it isn't bad enough, 90% of the time, it's some little old lady that can almost see over the steering wheel. It's like back in the day when, cars were like the size of land yachts. And it never fails. Some little old lady would buy the biggest Lincoln or Cadillac she could buy. As you were approaching it, all you saw was frickin' blue hair. Well, now, the big Cadillacs have been replaced with big SUVs. And none of these drivers can judge distance. They drive down the middle of the road. Look in that mirror sometime. Oh, I have lots of room. No. Run the opposing traffic off the road. And this isn't the first time. It seems the bigger the SUV, the less They know how to fucking judge distance. And you know, these newer cars, they have, warnings. If you get too close, beep, 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 beep. Use it. Don't run the opposing traffic off the road. Beep, 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 beep. Oops. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. It's almost as bad as I'm a journalist with a GoPro on a stick. And it gets worse in parking lots because they can never pull into the center of a parking space. No, they have to overlap the lane next to them so that nobody can pull in on the other side. Pay attention. Look, use that big square thing hanging off the side of your right door. It's called a mirror, and it will show you the distance you have. Not run the opposing traffic off the road because, I'm afraid to get close to the parked cars. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, okay. Men are just as bad. Oh, look at me. I've got a land yacht. Get out of my way. I'm coming down the middle of the road. Wait a minute. I gotta. Wait a minute. Let me move a little bit. I'm too far. I think before anyone is allowed to purchase an SUV, they need to take a driver's test. Yeah. You wouldn't see as many SUVs on the road if they had to take a driver's test in order to buy one. It's getting disgusting. Yeah, today I'm just about rubbing my tires on the curb. And here comes the land yacht. And you think they'd move over? No. I have a big land yacht. I have the road. Yeah. That's what it's like. If you're going to buy one, learn how to drive one and learn how to judge distance. Use that thing on the right door. No. I have a big land yacht. I own the road. You, little shitbox Nissan driver, get out of my way. Well, if the shitbox wouldn't self-destruct if it got hit, you and I would fight for road. Yeah, I would play chicken. Except I would lose. Because if my shitbox gets hit, it will just implode. Like that, that thing that went down and never came back up. Yeah, that's what my Nissan would do. Yeah. Learn how to fucking judge distance. If you're going to drive down a street with parked cars, it's almost as bad on a regular 2-lane. And what makes it worse today, the asshole was on the cell phone. It's bad enough we can't drive this big land yacht. We gotta be on the phone. Get off the phone. Learn how to drive. Jeez. The roads aren't big enough. These side streets weren't built back in the day for land yachts. Cars weren't that huge. Well, yeah, back in the 20s, some were big. Like a Duesenberg, big land yacht. I would have hated to see a head-on collision with a Duesenberg and a Model T. So, yeah, there were big cars back in the day. And then they got reasonable. And then they got big again. Yeah. I remember my father wanted to buy a 59 Cadillac Sedan DeVille. I mean, this thing had quarter panels that were 20 feet long. And he said to the salesman, before I sign on the X, let me take it home. And the salesman said, what do you got to take it home for? He says, I got to see if it'll fit in my garage. So he took it home. And he pulled in the garage. And when he got out, 4 feet of the car was sticking past the door. He took it back. That's how big that yacht was. So we've gone from that yacht to SUVs. And over the years, they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. God, the other day, parked next to me was a Cadillac Escapade XLT or something like that, extra long. It went on forever. I'm like, you need something that big? Even the FBI don't use them that big. Yeah, I was pissed off already when I looked at the stream from last night. And it froze up again. I don't know. The graphics card. It's like 3 months old. And the next one up is like $140. I ain't spending that for a graphics card. So now this week, I gotta figure out how to keep this from freezing. Makes me look like an amateur. Well, alright, I am, but... So, I'm gonna try. Where is it? I'm going to try this computer. Now, the problem is, this doesn't have a big graphics card. But the only program I'm going to put in this computer is Prism Live Studio. That's it. Maybe Gargle. Yeah, I don't like Bing or whatever Microsoft's search engine is. So I'll have to put Gargle. And then Prism. That's it. Nothing else. No email, nothing. And we're going to try this one. Because this freezing up shit, it's pissing me off. I don't know why it's doing it. You know, I look up here in the corner to see if I get one of them red boxes that tells me there's a problem. No red boxes. During the whole stream, no red boxes. Do a playback this morning, freeze, freeze, freeze. Then, I'm having a conversation, and I was told my sound is acting up. I got one of the best mics I could get here. It's never given me a problem. So I don't know if it's on their end. There's definitely no audio problem on my playback. But yeah, I was told, sometime the screen freezes, sometime the audio goes out. Huh? I think part of it is trying to watch Grumpy on a phone. I think that's it. I think when they open their faceplant and they attempt to watch Grumpy on faceplant on their phone, I think that's where the problem is. Not with my expensive microphone. Now the freezing, I know. Damn graphics card in this machine. Today has been a shit day for Grumpy. First of all, I run the playback. Freeze, freeze, freeze. Then, my printer ran out of ink. No problem. I always keep brand new HP, not knockoff shit. HP ink cartridges. And I always check the expiration date. And these were freshly purchased. So I pop out the old ones and I put in the new ones. And I run a test page. Test page. Perfect. Alignment, color. But just to be on the safe side, I run it twice. Alignment, perfect. Color, perfect. So, I had a PDF document I needed to print. 4 pages. That's all. 4 pages. Black ink. Test page. Twice. So, I opened the PDF. And up in the corner, it shows that little printer. And I clicked print. Page 1. Okay. Page 2. I look over and the printer stopped. New ink. Test page is fine. I'm like, oh, maybe one of the cartridges wasn't in tight. So I open the cartridge door. And usually it will center so that I can remove the cartridges. So I open the door and I'm waiting. Nothing. Close the door. Open it. Nothing. Then I happen to glance over at the power button. And it's off. No power. So I check the cord. It's plugged into the wall, nice and tight. It's plugged into the printer, nice and tight. Power button. Dead. Halfway through page 3. Printer. Dead. No power. Nothing. All right, now, I bought it from HP, refurbished 10 years ago. But it has to die now? So I go to that office supply store that's got that goofy squiggle in its name, you know. Now, Grumpy don't have lots of money. Cheapest printer, $69. So, I go to my standby, eBay. HP printers. That's all I've ever owned, HP. Oh. I find a refurb $129.99 printer that is 4 steps in quality above the one at the office supply store. $54. 2-year warranty. Oh. So I look at the specifications on both. And I'm thinking now, why would I spend $69.99 for a low-end printer when I can buy a high-end printer regularly $129.99 for $54, free shipping, 2-year warranty, refurbished by HP. Oh. So I look, comes with 2 starter ink cartridges. Oh, okay, we're good. Gray box, not red. Now, the starter cartridges are only good for like maybe 100 pages. That's okay. I don't print that much. And it gives me time to buy some replacements. So I go back again, and I do a side-by-side comparison. Hands down, I'm buying the $54 refurb with 2-year HP warranty, free shipping, UPS, not post office. Oh. Good thing I did not wait till the last minute to print this document, because I have till the 15th to sign it and send it in. I should have the printer by Friday. Oh, and wireless. Ah. That way I can print from anywhere. All I have to do is every device enter it into the print. Like my laptop and my tablet. Enter it in. And I can print from anywhere in the house. I can do that with this shit piece now, but and I checked. I paid more for this refurbished unit than the Rolls Royce I'm getting. Oh, this has got, features. Yep. But that's Grumpy's luck. You know, it couldn't have waited to die at the end of page 4. No, right in the middle of page 3. So I was pissed off to begin with because of the freezing. Then the printer dies, and then an SUV runs me off the road. Yeah. Not Grumpy's day. The only thing, besides getting a real deal on the printer, is today I have Bluetooths. Bluetooths. And with that, I think I'm going to call it a stream. And I will